It's a short week, and the Colts have a decent list of starters that are going to be out versus the Broncos tomorrow night. So, three starters and a very good rotational piece are all going to be out tomorrow. You have Julian Blackmon. As I said last week, I did not expect Julian Blackmon to play for 2 or 3 weeks. It is an ankle sprain. They're not being open with it. They're not saying anything about it, but it's quite obvious that it is an ankle sprain. Don't know if it's a high ankle sprain because they're not being clear. But you know it's an ankle sprain because he's been out 2 weeks, been listed as an ankle, did not practice at all. Ankle sprains do that. Ankle sprains are very difficult. They make it difficult for you to move, for you to be agile, and typically an ankle sprain can keep anyone from walking for at least a week and a half, maybe. Depends on who you are or if it's really that bad. But if it's really that bad, I expect Julian Blackmon to be out possibly another week. He's going to have a lot more time to rest and stuff this week, but I think he might be limited in practice next week. Still don't think he will be ready to play. So it's tough having Julian Blackmon out, but you have Rodney Thomas. He's been playing well. You have Rodney McLeod. He's been playing okay. Nick Cross, he's been fun. We want to see more from him. Want to see him play a little more, but Julian Blackmon being out is not the end of the world. Let him rest. There's a chance he's back next week, but I think it's pretty low. Then you have linebacker Shaquille Leonard with a concussion, nose, and back. Did not practice all week just like Julian Blackmon. He is out. It is starting to become very concerning with Shaquille Leonard. He has had too many injuries. Way too many injuries. He hasn't played a full season yet. He hasn't played a single full season for us. He's been out 1 or 2 games or, more. It's concerning. We just paid him a lot of money. He's a linebacker. He's having back issues. As a linebacker, you're having back issues. Even though you got surgery and you came back and it's been looking good, you played last week. Now you have the nose. Now you have a concussion. Something needs to be figured out with Darius Leonard. Or Shaquille Leonard's going to stink that he's out. But not like we haven't played without him majority of the year. And we still let up 24 points on the first half, and the defense still played crap with him. So, honestly, I don't see too much of a difference. He didn't seem to make much of a difference last week, to be quite honest with you. Then, Tyquan Lewis is out with a concussion. It's fair. He'll be back next week. Sometimes concussion takes a little while to come back from. Happy the Colts are taking their time, not rushing it. And then the big one. Jonathan Taylor is out with an ankle. So this is a high ankle sprain. I don't expect Jonathan Taylor to be back for another 2 for next week. Maybe the week after. I know he said he was trying to go for play this week, but it's a high ankle sprain. He's a running back. A high ankle sprain and a running back, not a good mix. He also has turf toe, mild turf toe. I don't know why that's not listed on here, but he does have mild turf toe as well. If it was just a mild turf toe, I think he would play, but it's not. It's a high ankle sprain, pretty serious. If you have him on your fantasy team or in general, sell. It's probably not going to be the same, but at the end of the day, would this have really made a big impact? Because Jonathan Taylor has not really made a big impact in the first 4 games. Let's be honest. He hasn't. The offensive line has not made room. Taylor hasn't ran much. Hasn't had much room to run. Hasn't made a big impact. And it shows that running the ball well, having a superstar running back isn't necessary to being successful or winning. Even though we haven't won, we've came close in a few, but there's only so much a running back can do in today's NFL. So if you need a running back to be at the top of your game, to be one of the best teams, likely you're not one of the best teams. You're kind of frauds, and the Colts aren't even anything right now. So a lot of you guys might not be happy with some of the stuff I'm saying, but I'm just saying what I see. I'm just saying how I feel. For the season, I was really pumped up for this team. Not so much anymore. I came back down to earth. Take a long look at this team, where they're at. And Ryan Kelly was limited on Monday. Think it was more of a rest thing. Practice in full on Tuesday and Wednesday. He will play. DeForest Buckner, practice in full all week with his elbow. He will play. So, interesting injury report. It's a short week. Hope these guys rest up for next week. And that's all I got for you guys today. So, are you guys concerned with Jonathan Taylor? Are you guys concerned with the injury report? How do you feel about Shaquille Leonard being injured quite a bit? Being paid a lot, just not being where he needs to be. I get it, injuries are a thing. But if you're going to be paid a lot, he's never played a full season in the NFL. He's missed 1 or 2 games here and there. He's been pretty injury prone. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan's welcome. If you enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on so you know the next time I upload. Don't miss it. This is JDW Sports Talk Show, signing off.